What's up, everybody? It's Winning Wednesday. You already know the vibes. It's your girl, Brandi Harvey. Drop where you're listening from, where you're watching from. It's Winning Wednesday. How y'all doing? All my YouTube watchers, good to see you in the building. All my IG watchers, good to see you in the building. It's Winning Wednesday. How y'all doing today? It's good to be seen and not viewed, as my mother says. Atlanta, Georgia is in the building. Cleveland, Ohio is most definitely in the house. If you are joining me, I see all my Instagram watchers. YouTube, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's Winning Wednesday. Hampstead, Texas is in the building. Good to see you. It's Winning Wednesday. Y'all, we got a good one. Miss Patrice the Shy is in the building. Chicago's in the building. Good to see you. It's Winning Wednesday. Dion on Instagram. Good to see you. Compton, California is in the building. Jay Matrice, New Jersey's in the building. It's Winning Wednesday. How y'all doing tonight? I'm in the studio. Good to see y'all. Diane Braxton is in the building. Good to see you. How are y'all? It's Winning Wednesday. Y'all, I had to. Pamela Fort Worth, Texas is in the building. Good to see you. It's Winning Wednesday. Y'all, I had to wear these shades on here because if y'all didn't know, Vault Empowers has a TikTok shop. If y'all did not know, Vault Empowers has a TikTok shop. And so some of the dresses that I wear on the show come from the TikTok shop. And so y'all can catch these fits and these shades and stuff over in the TikTok shop. So I'm gonna make sure Nakia has the link in the chat. What's up? Shamaria Gates is in the building. Good to see you. Atlanta, Georgia. Jay is in the building. Good to see you. It's Winning Wednesday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, y'all, I got these shades from the TikTok shop. I told Nakia, I said, the TikTok shop got me in a chokehold. Okay. I just need to tell y'all the TikTok shop got me in a chokehold. And so, y'all, I got to tell y'all, we will be dropping, if y'all don't follow us on TikTok, the shades are in the TikTok shop under $20. Now, when I got them, they was like $6. But y'all, the shades are like, I think, what do we say, Nakia? They was like $14. Now the price went up. Okay. So I'm wearing these shades because when I tell y'all they are a great indoor shade, we got the TikTok. If you are on YouTube, the link is already in the chat. If you are watching us on YouTube, we already got it in the chat. Okay. So the shades are on our TikTok shop. So be sure to go and check out if you need you some new stunner shades. Let me tell y'all, these little under 20s be getting me all the love. Okay, I walked in the gym this morning, I had them on. They was like, oh man, Brandi, the shades, they popping. I went to was at the farmer's market this afternoon. They said the shades is popping. So I don't want to keep this. I don't want to gatekeep, as the girls be saying. I don't want to gatekeep. So I ain't gonna gatekeep. All right. So good to see y'all. It's Winning Wednesday. So how y'all doing? Go ahead and drop something in the chat. Let me know what you're excited about, how y'all feeling. April is coming to a close. Butler Party of 4 on Instagram. Good to see you. April is coming to a close, y'all. We are at the last day of April. Good to see you in the building. Larry Love, good to see you. Haven't seen you since Hardly Initiated. I think we became internet friends on when I did the Hardly Initiated show. So good to see you in the building. Miss Patrice said winning ministry at our best. Okay, with the TikTok eye gear. Okay, listen, we got all the things for you. Jay Matrice said, have you lost weight? Oh, come on, Jay Matrice. Jay Matrice said, have you lost weight? Yes, I have. Amen. Amen. We are slimming down. I'm so glad. Listen, this is when you know, y'all, that the Wi-Fi is on. Okay, this is how you know the Wi-Fi be on, because y'all already tracking. Y'all already know your girl, what she came to talk about today. Because as April comes to a close, I told my team this morning on the call, I said, I think we need a challenge. I think we need to implement a challenge. I think we need to implement, because these summer bodies, let me tell y'all, I don't care what part of the United States you are in. I don't care what part of the world you are in. Somebody is going to experience some hot weather. Okay. Erica said, we see you. Okay. Listen, somebody is about to experience some hot weather. You got a trip coming up. You just trying to get ready for your life because you know what's coming in your life. I said May, I wanted to implement a challenge. And here's what the challenge is. Now, y'all, this is how we know we ain't going on perfection. We just going on obedience. Okay. We not going on perfection. We just going on obedience. Cause I ain't got no tagline, baby. I ain't got no I don't have no internet preview card, no get your body together, ad ready. We ain't even got this. I came up with this morning. Um, Hey, what's up, Marquise? Arkansas is in the building. Good to see you. Jacqueline Glass, Delaware, checking in, is in the building. Good to see you. Now, y'all, they already saying on Instagram that they in. So YouTube, y'all got to get it together. IG said they in. I said this morning on the call, and Nakia is on here. She can attest to this. I told Nakia this morning, I said, I think we need a challenge. I think we need a challenge implemented for our audience. I was like, June is about to come quicker than we even know, right? We know that summer is, I think my training partner told me June 18th is the first day of summer. But we know if you live in Atlanta, Georgia, it is 84 degrees outside and sunny today. Okay. So guess what that means? That means that them tank tops that you had last summer, that little summer dress, baby, all of it's in question right now. Is all in question right now. Okay. Try Bowtie said, "Hey, beautiful. I was on your dad's show, Steve Harvey's Thunderdome, and won. I love to speak to you both about partnering. I'll DM you some details. I'm the Kappa from St. Louis. Bless you, sis. Okay, well, send me the details. Looking forward to hearing from you." Dion said, "Child is already hot." Listen, it's already hot. And I'm telling you, Rita on YouTube, Rita G said she's in. Y'all, here's what I know for sure. Some of y'all about to pull out that thing you was popping in last summer. And baby, you about to get your whole life together because you're going to realize that what you did in the winter has shown up in the summer. Okay. And so Nashville, Tennessee said it's the same. She said it's hot outside. I said, this is what I want to do for this audience. And this is how we're going to hold each other accountable. This is how we're going to hold each other accountable, y'all. Tomorrow is May 1st. Tomorrow is May 1st. I want you to get on a scale tomorrow. Fred Nakia, she said snatched by summer with Brandi. Okay. Erica said, my God. Okay. It just got real. Butler Party of Four said, I just threw clothes away to start over because nobody has time for that. Listen, she said, ain't nobody got time. I said, let me just start it all over. Okay. Miss Retreat said, I'm excited about October 18th through the 22nd in Jamaica, the retreat. Oh, both of my daughters said yes. Okay, so listen, Miss Patrice, you jumping the gun, but let me go ahead and do a small commercial. If you are looking to go on a retreat with me, if you are looking to come to sunny Jamaica with me, I will be hosting along with Jacqueline Glass and the Girlfriends Getaway. I will be at the Girlfriends Getaway in Jamaica in October. So guess what? We starting now. We not waiting. We gonna be fine all summer long. We gonna be fine by the time we get to October. Okay. So here's what the challenge is. Shaka said I started in February, so I'm ready. Bring on the heat. Oh, I love it. Here the team. We there, y'all. Tomorrow, I want you to clock in, check in. I want you to get your weight. I want you to get on the scale. I am going to post tomorrow morning. This is how I know. Carmen said, I was in, now I'm out when you said scale. Baby, she said, I was in, now I'm out. We can't do that. Here's why I want you to get on the scale. And so Jay Matrice was in here and she said, Brandi, have you lost weight? Yes, I have. You know how I've been losing weight? Because I have been getting on the scale twice a week. I have been one of those people who have long been saying, "Oh, I don't worry about the numbers. I don't get on there. I don't need to check my numbers. I don't need to get on the scale. My body My body, it feels good, my body. I get all of that, baby. I got you there, okay? I feel good in my body. But let me tell y'all, these jeans I got on today, I could not wear these jeans three months ago. These jeans I have on today, I could not wear these jeans back in the winter 6 months ago. I could not do it. I'm telling y'all right now. I could not wear these jeans. And here's how I know these jeans is real, because I got these jeans altered because I had lost some weight the summer before last, and the jeans were too big. And so what I did is I had my alterations snip the jeans, because I said, oh, I'll never get that big again. I will never put that weight on. And baby, let me tell you, life got to life in, and I started drinking heavily, eating stuff that I knew I had no business eating. I was eating stuff. I was eating all late at night. I wasn't going to bed. I'm partying. I'm drinking wine every 2 days. I'm cocktailing up over the weekends, and baby, them jeans couldn't fit. So let me just go ahead and say thank you, Lexi Christina, my little cousins in the chat. Because I need you on this challenge too, Lexi. I need you on the challenge. We got 1 month. Okay, so we are gonna, for the next 31 days, we are not gonna miss no cardio for 31 days. I don't care if you gotta drag yourself to the elliptical. You gotta drag yourself to get them steps in, to get your butt outside. For the next 31 days, we are on our cardio. We are doing our cardio every day. You cannot do less than 30 minutes of cardio. Okay, so let me write this down. Okay, I'm gonna write this down because I'm gonna put these in. I'm gonna have to put these in Nakia. We're gonna have to put these notes together. We're gonna put us a little something on Vault. We're gonna put us a little something on in the chat, a little IG cute little story. Okay. We are going, this is what we doing. They said, woo child. They said, let me get my jump rope. Whatever it is you like to do, okay? Whatever it is you like to do, you gonna get your steps, you gonna hit that elliptical, you gonna swim, you gonna hike, you gonna jog, you gonna do a Zumba, you gonna do Effect Fitness, whatever it is, a boot camp, whatever it is, 30 minutes a day, minimum. Go ahead, somebody write minimum in the chat. Somebody go ahead and write minimum in the chat, because some of y'all just been doing the bare minimum. So here we go. The minimum is going to be 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes every single day of cardio for the next 31 days. Minimum. Somebody write minimum. Somebody say minimum, because you've been doing the bare minimum. Okay, they said let's do it. They said 31 days of cardio. YouTube said they in 30 minutes minimum. She said, Shaka said, I lost 15 pounds doing yoga. Okay. Jay said, I'm so glad you are helping me to be more accountable. I've been doing 10,000 steps, and that hour of cardio is equivalent. So half of an hour will be great. Boom. We already know we got 30 minutes minimum of cardio every single day for the entire month of May. This is what we're doing. Cardio. Okay, let me write it down. Y'all know I love a legal pad. Y'all know your girl, she a teacher. So I love a legal pad. So here's what we're doing. For the entire month of May, we're doing a minimum cardio, 30 minutes minimum of cardio every single day. Makeup, I just said, period, just left the gym. She's done. She's already clocked in. She's ready to go. Okay. So for the month of May, we're doing 30 minutes minimum. All right. So that's the first thing of the challenge. First part of the challenge. Here's the second part of the challenge. You are going to get in 1 gallon of water a day. Oh, Lord. 1 gallon of water. 1 gallon of water. 1 gallon of water every single day for the next 31 days. For the entire month of May, I am asking you to get in 1 gallon of water every single day and commit to 30 minutes of cardio every single day. That's it. That's all the challenge is. Everything else is going to be extra, but this is the minimum. The minimum is 30 minutes of cardio and 1 gallon of water every day. That means I'm moving my body and I'm drinking my water. See, those two things you can check off the list. Now, some of y'all ain't gonna mind your business. I already know that. Okay. Some of y'all ain't gonna mind your business. Miss Jackie said 1 gallon. I said 1 gallon. 1 gallon of water. That is the goal. Every single day, 1 gallon of water. All these Stanley cups y'all got, all these Yeti cups y'all got, all these everything y'all keep going to buy over at the Home Goods. All y'all keep going to get all these cups and stuff. I need you to put the cup in use. Okay? Dr. Kevin said deal. True Bulldog said 30 minutes of cardio and 1 gallon of water for the next 31 days. I mean, y'all, this is it. I don't even care. All y'all can send me pictures of gallons. Baby, y'all can send me gallon check, 30 minutes check. Baby, whatever you need to do. I'm just saying 1 gallon of water and 30 minutes minimum of cardio for the next 30 days. And here's the deal. You are going to get on the scale tomorrow. Nakia said, let me go ahead and put my Stanley cup to use. Nakia y'all can go into Nakia Amazon store, baby. She got things to put on top of your Stanley cups. She got drink recipe, baby. She got all the things. Okay. Dion said, it's show in the cabinet. Okay. She said, let me go. Romina said, let me go fill up this empty cup sitting on my desk. Listen, y'all. Tawanda said, girl, all I drink is water. If people knew what is in those power drinks, soda, fruit juice, organic or not, it's killing us. Look into it and stay blessed. Okay. So y'all good sis said she already on that. I'm not telling you to only drink water. I already know we got some people who can't quite get their personality right for the office until you have your cup of coffee. I want you to do that because I want you to be blessed and highly favored. I don't want you to be a menace in your office. Okay. Miss Patrice said, where do I pick up my stash of diapers, ma'am? Listen, because if you drinking that much water, baby, all you got to time to do is mind your own business. You know why? Because you're going to be in the bathroom. You going to the bathroom. You are going to the bathroom. Here's the thing, y'all. I'm putting myself on this gallon of water challenge. This just came to me. I wasn't even thinking about doing a gallon of water. But when I sat down here and we started talking, the Holy Spirit said, we're going to get this water in. We're going to be hydrated. Okay. That's the one thing we're going to do. We're going to get hydrated for the next 31 days. Here's why I'm saying this, y'all. This is why I wanted to do this challenge for the next 31 days. One, because before I share this, hold on YouTube, we got a comment. Jay said, B Simone shared with 400 and 200 reps of squats and 2 workouts outside of the exercises. To start slow, just make the workouts 15 to 30 minutes. Listen to your body and push gradually. Okay, Jay got a whole workout that she done dropped over here. Jay got a whole workout. We got saying, Miss Loretta said this is confirmation for her over on Instagram. Here's the deal. For the next 31 days, all I'm not asking you to go plant-based. I'm not asking you to cut meat. I'm not asking you to give up dairy. I didn't ask you to cut sugar. I ain't ask you to do nothing. I ain't telling you got to do a HIIT workout. I didn't say you got to go make sure you lift weights. Although y'all know I'm a champion of lifting weights. I lift every single day. I lift 5 days a week. All I'm asking for this challenge for the month of May is 30 minutes minimum of cardio every single day and 1 gallon of water. And that you get on the scale May 1st. Get on the scale tomorrow, May 1st. And if you don't want to get on the scale again until the 31st or June 1st, baby, do that. I told y'all, I get on the scale. Shaka said over on YouTube, coconut water is more hydrating than regular water. Fine. If you want to make coconut water your water, baby, make coconut water your water. If you want regular water, if you want alkaline water, you want electrolyte water, you want water from the springs down in the Himalaya mountains, baby. However you want your water, just get in 1 gallon. That's all I'm asking. Okay. Um, Here is why I am doing this. This is why this challenge, I thought about doing this challenge this morning when I was at the gym. Because the problem that I am seeing with so many people is that they are so comfortable being average. The majority of people are so complacent and so comfortable being average that you have settled in to an average way of living and an average way of thinking. You have settled in. You said, this is my average size. This is my average weight. This is my average life. This is my average situation, all of which you have succumbed to just being average. And so what I am asking you to do is more than what the average person is doing. The average person does not get a minimum of 30 minutes of exercise every single day. The average person. The average person is not moving their body every single day. The average person is on the couch. The average person is scrolling on TikTok all day long, scrolling on Instagram, scrolling, and sedentary. That's the average person. So what I am calling out in this season is for you to do something that is not average. I'm calling out in this season that you would step outside of your average way of thinking, your average way of living, and step into a new you. Because within that 31 days, here's what I know. You're going to get you a new habit. In the 31 days, I know for a fact that you are going to get you a new habit. D Flow on Instagram said, depending on each individual's perception of average. Here's what I know. You can have your own individual perception of average, but the average person in the United States of America is overweight. The average person in the United States of America is overweight. The average person, they said, should move 3 days a week for average to moderate heart control, cardiovascular health. It's just do 3 days a week. That's average. So here's what I know to be true. What I am asking of you is for the month of May for you to step outside of average. I want everybody in the chat who works out, if you already work out right now, I want you to drop the number of times a week that you work out. Drop the number of days a week that you work out right now. No bullshitting, no lying, don't overthink it. If I ask you right now on the spot, how many days a week do you work out? Go. Drop the number right now. I'll wait. Drop the number in the chat right now. Drop the number of how many days a week you currently work out right now. Drop the number. We got 2. We got 5. We got 4 to 5. We got 3 to 4. We got 3. We got 7. Monday through Friday, that's 5. We got 5 over here. We got 3 to 4 over here on YouTube. We got 4 days. We got 6 days. We got 3 days. 6 days, minimum 4 to 5. So we're going to say that you do 4 to 5. Somebody over here on YouTube says 3 days a week. We got 5 days a week. We got 3 to 4. Here's what I see. The average is 3 days a week. Y'all better stop proving my point. Y'all better stop making my point for me. Y'all better stop making my point for me. The average on both YouTube and Instagram is 3 days. Y'all, come on now. So what I am asking of you in this season for the next month, for the next 31 days, May 1 through May 31, I'm asking you that you move every single day. I don't care if you do a Zumba class. I don't care if you do a cardio kickboxing. You do aerobics. You do a swim class. You do aquafit. You do whatever. You go walk the park. You go do whatever you do. I just need you to get a minimum of 30 days. For all those people who know, I get my steps in usually at the park. The park is 2.7 miles around. 2.7 miles around. It takes about It's about 5,500, 5,700 steps, I believe, with that. True Bulldog said, you better break down average. Here you go. Hey, Miss Roxy, good to see you over on YouTube. Minimum. That's all I'm saying. Here we go. They said, beautiful brownie said, thanks, Brandi. Electrolyte drinks, alternative to caffeine, energy boosters. Baby, I don't know all these hashtags. They said people not even using hashtags no more on Instagram. That's what they said. You don't even need hashtags. I don't know what all this. Drop your point up in there, baby. That's all I need is the point. Don't give me these hashtags. I don't know what the message is. Okay. Miss Jacqueline said, challenge accepted. They said, Miss Roxy said, the shopping count. If you fast walking around that mall, baby, I see them people. They be out there at the mall. They be over at the Perimeter Center. They be over at Lenox. They be getting their steps in around the mall. If that's what you need to do, but you need to be breaking a sweat with whatever you're doing. You got to be moving your body and breaking a sweat. I'm not asking you to change your diet for the next 31 days. I'm not asking you to adapt to a certain diet. I'm not asking you to change your life, whatever you do. I'm just asking that for the next 31 days, you commit to moving your body every single day for a minimum of 30 minutes and getting 1 gallon of water in for the next 31 days. That you get on the scale tomorrow. For all my people who said they don't get on the scale. Here's why I get on the scale. This is why I started getting on the scale. Everybody who said, I'm in, I see you. I need to start. I want these check-ins coming in starting tomorrow. Let me know y'all got on the scale. I'm going to post y'all when I get on the scale tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I get on the scale tomorrow and let y'all know when I get in the gym in the morning. I have been getting on the scale every Monday and every Friday because I want to see what I did over the weekend and before I go into the weekend. Because the weekend is where I typically get I go out to eat on the weekends typically. So, yeah, they said doing yard work too. Yeah, all those things count as movement. Here's why I started getting on the scale 2 times a week. Is because what I started recognizing is I work so hard during the week. I would be sitting up here. I'm meal prepping, counting, not doing this, not doing all throughout the week. And then I go out to one of my favorite little restaurants and I go have me. Oh, they got them good Parker rolls. Y'all know how them good Parker rolls be doing. Baby, them good Parker rolls, them fresh, nice yeast rolls that they come and bring at these certain very nice, beautiful restaurants, right? And last weekend, I ate me one. And then I had a half of one. And then all I had was fish and vegetables. The rest of the meal was fish and vegetables. I had a mocktail. Y'all know I ain't been drinking. I have not been drinking since February 27th. I have not had a drink since February 27th. And so I come back and get on the scale on Monday. And guess what? I was up. My weight was up. Now, also, here's what happens. I want y'all, as women, we know we get our cycle. We have all these things. Weight is going to fluctuate 2 pounds, but that's all it should do. But because I had bread, then I laid on the couch on Sunday and did not do nothing on Sunday. I was just so sleepy. I just was in and out of sleep all day Sunday, y'all. Here's what happens. My body let me know on Monday when I got on that scale, oh, you up a couple pounds. I was up 4 pounds from Friday, y'all. So here's what I want y'all to know. The body has this amazing way of holding on to water. The body has this amazing way of using all these different methods to protect us, to keep stress, and all these different things that happen in our body where we retain water. So guess what? Here's what I knew. On Monday, when I got on that scale, I said, oh, Brandi, the weight that you lost, you then picked it all back up in water weight. So what happened on Friday? That means I was on fruit and water all day on Friday, on Monday. All day on Monday, I was on fruit I was on fruit and I had a salad. I had salad and fruit and water all day Monday. I got my steps in. I did extra cardio to make sure I got that sweat. Here's what happened. Tuesday, I walk in the gym and get on the scale, 2 pounds gone. Water weight gone. This is how I know that getting on the scale works. This is why I know that making sure we know our numbers is important. It's important. It's like when you go get with the financial advisor and you go with the CPA, guess what? They need to know the numbers. We got to know exactly where you are so we can plan where you need to be. So this is why getting on that scale tomorrow, May 1, you are getting on this scale tomorrow because you are going to see exactly where you are. This is the starting point. So maybe you're not like me. You're not gonna get back on that scale. You like, oh hell no, nah, baby. You ain't gonna see me on the scale. Boo, you ain't gonna see me on the scale till June 1st. Whatever it is, that's totally fine. But you are going to make sure you have a clear understanding come tomorrow, if you are starting this challenge, where you stand. You're going to get on this again on May 1. So by the time May 31 comes, we're going to see exactly how much progress we have made. Jay over on YouTube says, do you incorporate the sauna or steam room? That is true. That's a good idea. I need to find a scale. Here's the deal. Yes, I do use the sauna. I do use the sauna. I don't do it every day. And I have one in my building, but I don't even do the sauna every day. But I do use the sauna. But I am one of those people that I know that if I ate crazy, I'm going to go get all my sweat equity. I'm going to burn it. Okay? I'm going to burn it off. Here's what we know. Some of y'all been eating carbs since they made carbs. Okay? Some of y'all been eating Zuzus and Wham Whams since they came out. They can't come out with a new one without you knowing. You got enough reserve. Okay? Some of y'all got enough reserve to cut back on some of these carbs that you eating. You already know it. You got enough reserve in the tank to stop. You don't have to have a carb at every meal. Okay? Let me just go ahead and say that. Now, I ain't trying to get all up in your diet for the next 31 days, but we got to know that if we start making one change, we know another change is on the way. Okay? We already know that. Once we start making one change, another one is most definitely going to be on the way, right? So you know that if you are not eating a whole food diet, you eating processed foods, you eating all the stuff that come out of boxes, you eating everything that's coming out of a box, out of a can, out that freezer section, some of those freezer meals that y'all eating, you already know. Too much sodium, too much salt is making your body hold on to too much water. So for the next 31 days, if you getting in a gallon of water, if you moving your body for a minimum of 30 minutes every single day, you're not even going to want to put some of the foolishness into your body. You already know that. You're not even going to want to put that stuff up in there because you are going to say to yourself, wait a minute, I'm working too hard. I want to see what would happen. Here's why I want us to just lock in for the next 31 days. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is you just get better. The worst that could happen is that you get better. Like the worst thing that can happen by you doing a minimum of 30 minutes of cardio and drinking a gallon of water every single day, the worst thing that can happen is that your ass is going to get better. You going to get finer. And baby, who don't want to be finer? Who don't want to go into this next season of their life and say, I deserve a little bit more? Who doesn't want to say to themselves, in this season of my life, I deserve to give this time to me. I deserve 30 minutes. Go ahead and block it off on your calendar every single day for the next 31 days. For everybody who's joining the challenge, I want you, if you're joining in the challenge, I want you to drop in the chat, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. If you are joining this challenge for the next 31 days, I want you to drop in the challenge, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. You know why? Because I want you to be all in on you. For the next 31 days, you're going all in on you. For the next 31 days, you're telling everybody else, I deserve to be a little fitter. I deserve to be a little finer. Y'all deserve to see a finer version of me walking up in this here office. Y'all deserve to see a finer version of me walking up in this here church house. Y'all deserve to see a finer version of me walking up in this garage, baby, every single day. I want you to drop. If you are in, I want you to drop I'm in the challenge. I want you to drop it in the chat. I'm in. Because here's what you are in on. You are in on you. You're in on you. For the next 31 days, you are locked and loaded on you. For the next 30, locked and loaded on you. You are committed to you for the next 31 days. Hold on, y'all. I got to plug up my tablet. I ain't going nowhere. I'm in it. They said this mom got to go because, baby, my kid is 15. Come on. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. We ain't doing this. We ain't playing. I got baby weight for the next umpteen years. How you playing baby weight? Baby long gone. Baby about to go to college. You still talking about, oh, I had a baby. You ain't the only one that had a baby. It's all these people around the world that have had babies. And it's people all around the world that had them some babies. And guess what they doing? They finding a way to make themselves a priority. All right, I think I got some juice. We got some juice back. They said I'm in. I see all the people in there. Instagram, YouTube, y'all said y'all in. Listen, y'all gonna go in that TikTok shop, get y'all little outfit, little workout outfit. Keisha said I'm in. Fran Nakia, I'm in. Jay said I'm in. Shaka said I'm in. Kelly said I'm in. I'm way in. Okay, let me say that. Kelly said Shaka said I'm way in. Okay, Jacqueline, I'm in. Let's go. Rita said I'm in. Thanks for doing this video. Miss Hogan said I'm in. Everybody who is locked in, here's what you lock it in on. You. Average is your enemy. Average is the enemy. I want you to go ahead and put that, write that in your notes, because this is what's going to carry you for the next 31 days of this challenge. Average is the enemy. The average person works out 3 days a week. Average is the enemy. The average person is not moving their body every single day. Average is the enemy. The average person is not drinking water. Average is the enemy. Average is the enemy. And I want you to understand that, because this is all about you. You're about to walk into this new season. We not waiting. Summer bodies, they already in. They already checking out. Here we go. Tank top weather already here. Average is the enemy. And so for this season, for the next 31 days, for this 31-day challenge, we are recognizing that average is going to not be your fate. Average is not your fate. You are going into an exceptional season. You are trying to walk into an exceptional life. You are wanting to do extraordinary things. You are wanting to create an exceptional, limitless life. That means average cannot be the thing that keeps pulling you down every single day when you make your decisions. Average cannot be the thing that keeps you stuck because you refuse to do what needs. This is a season. This is a season. For the next 31 days, we are committing to locking in to us. You are here. You are here. Somebody, why? You know when people just be like, get off my phone. I'm on live. I should have put on do not disturb. Okay, listen. But here's the thing. Can y'all hear me? Because this phone, Lord have mercy, decline. Jesus Christ. My video done paused. I'm over there. If you saw me over on y'all, they said, I know, Butler Party of Four, for all my people watching on all my people watching on YouTube, just know, all the people on YouTube, we ain't had no glitch. Okay. All the people on Instagram, sorry about that. My phone was ringing. It's not on do not disturb. Okay. So if you are checking in, they said I'm late, but I made it to church. Shaka said, truth be told, on May 1, on May, I will have yoga and Pilates for 90 days straight. I've already lost 15 pounds and several inches. Here we go. They said we back. We back over here on YouTube. Shaka, I am so proud of you because to commit to something, to do it every single day for 90 days, that is absolutely extraordinary. That is amazing. What can you commit to in this season of your life to get the results that you want? I am just asking for the next 31 days. We got Shaka over here who's already locked and loaded in her own challenge. We got I see Femi, she just joined in. I know Femi be getting her steps in. I saw her a few days ago while she was getting her steps in and I was getting mine. We hugged each other and said, "All right, girl, let me get my steps in." Okay, look, you got to know that you are not alone out here. There are people out here who are rooting for you, who are invested in their lives just the way you are. Imagine if you glued in, locked in for this next 31 days, what could happen? For 31 days, for all my people, for the next 31 days, if you are just joining us, if you're just joining in for the next 31 days, beginning tomorrow, May 1st, Keita said, I love a challenge. Please repeat it. You're right here with me. You are at the head of the class, Keita. You walked in right on time. For the next 31 days, we are doing a minimum of 30 minutes of cardio, a minimum of 30 minutes of cardio and 1 gallon of water every single day for the next 31 days, the entire month of May. What you are going to do is get on the scale tomorrow, May 1, and get your weight. It is so important. I want you to take a picture. I want you to get your weight because you got to know where you start in this challenge. Because for all those people who really lock in, who do exceedingly abundantly above all, there are going to be some of y'all who are going to do the bare minimum. Y'all just going to do 30 minutes every single day. Boom, that's fine. That's all the challenge is asking. But then there are going to be some people who say, you know what? I want to go further faster. I want to go harder longer. I want to see what I can really do if I test myself in this season, and they're going to do more. They're going to do more. The minimum is 30 minutes. You can do anything after that. Femi said the water is where I struggle. I love this. Water. We about to be hydrated, baby. Hair about to be luscious. Hair about to be popping. My sister was on FaceTime with me yesterday. She said, "Oh my God, your hair is just so luscious. I mean, look at your hair." I was like, baby, I'm over here eating this whole food diet, y'all. I'm over here eating this whole food diet. I'm eating whole foods. I'm not eating no processed foods. I have not been eating processed foods. So for all those people who like, Brandi, wait, yo cheekbones, like I see on YouTube, somebody said, honey, the cheekbones, baby. Baby, them is real. There's no filler. Baby, she don't have no filler. She don't have no filler. She don't have no filler in them, baby. Them is from the Lord. From the Lord. Okay, them is the cheekbones from the Lord God Almighty. Okay? Listen. This is it. So we gonna get, listen, Lisa over there, Morgan says in the comments, said, fine, baby, I'm gonna be finer. ER. Okay? Dion said the skin and skin. And let me tell y'all, here's what I know, because for the last 2 months, what month are we in? It's about to be May. Since I've been doing my cardio every day since January. I started in January. I started doing my cardio. I started picking up my cardio December. Staying committed to the cardio January. But here's what I know. My biggest results that I've seen have been since February 27th when I gave up alcohol. The biggest results that I have seen in my body have been since February 27th when I gave up alcohol. I told y'all I could not wear these jeans. I could not wear these jeans that I have on currently right now. I could not wear these jeans a couple months ago. And when I gave up alcohol and really started focusing, I said, Brandi, all that little snacking, because I love a snack. I love me a snack. I love a chip. I am a salty, crunchy girl. So I love a chip. I love a plantain chip. I love something crunchy and salty all the time. I don't have to do sweet. But baby, that salty and crunchy, don't get your girl. Okay. Them plantain chips from the farmer's market, I can literally not eat a meal and just eat a bag of plantain chips. That be me. But I have committed, y'all have not been buying plantain chips. I was at the farmer's market just this afternoon, right before I came on live. I was at the farmer's market and I didn't buy no plantain chips. I ain't been doing none of that stuff because I said, Brandi, I want to stay committed to this whole food diet. I just want to eat whole foods. My cart was loaded up with berries. My cart was loaded up with herbs, with greens. I had some fish up in there. I had apples, a big bag of apples. I loaded up. Let me get my apples. Hey, Journey, good to see you. I literally have been so committed to this whole foods diet. And that has been the biggest shift in my body. That has been the biggest shift in my skin. That has been the biggest shift is me cutting out the alcohol. Shaka over on YouTube said, congratulations on giving up the alcohol, tons of empty calories. Girl, empty calories and empty sleep. Baby, I wanted my sleep back because you get to at this big age at 42 years old, you start to realize that alcohol does not treat the body the same. We already know that alcohol is a toxin, it is a poison, it is all of the things. All right. It ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. It acts as a toxin and a poison in the body. But baby, this over 40 life drinking, baby, I couldn't get no good sleep. I'm up and down the whole night. My stomach, I'm sluggish. I feel lethargic. I'm trying to take Alka-Seltzer tabs and ibuprofen to get my life back together the next morning and making sure I got coconut water and all these things. I said, baby, this too much. I don't want to do this. So February 27th was my last drink. And I have been going out, I have been doing all the things, and I have been okay with not drinking. And so I feel really, really good. Lisa said, baby, the recovery. It's the recovery. Baby, it feel good in the process, baby, when I'm 1-2 on that dance floor, honey. When I'm dipping it low and bringing it up slow. Listen, it be real good then, honey, when I be real girls getting down on the flow. Listen, when I pop, lock, and dropping it, is a good time. But baby, that crash lets you know every single time that is not what you want. That is not what you want. And so I have just been so grateful that I made the decision. But here's what I did. And this is as I get ready to close out of this live, you guys. February 27th was the last drink I had. True Bulldog said, not dipping it low and bringing it up slow, baby. You know it, honey. You know you from the 99s and the 2000s. You start when you can quote Christina Milian when she had a hit. Okay, we letting you know when Christina Milian had a hit. Okay, listen. But here's what I said. February 28th, I remember being in the gym and I was like, Brandi, why do you want to continue to do this to yourself? Why do you want to continue to feel this way? And I said that to myself. And Lent was coming up. And I remember, people were talking about giving up stuff for Lent. My family was having a conversation, a group chat about giving up stuff for Lent. And I said, it's just 40 days. Like, you've already stopped drinking. I think I had stopped drinking for like a week or two before like Ash Wednesday or whatever, whenever that came. And I was like, you can give that up for 40 days. I asked myself, what are you willing to give up in this season to get the thing that God has destined for you? What are you willing to give up in this season to go up? And I said, you know what, Brandi, I want to be fitter. I want to be finer. I want to look better. I want to ER, okay, in the words of Dooley, ER. I want to be stronger. I want to be fitter. I want to be finer. I want to get my butt in the bed. Like, here's what I have seen. I have been getting myself in the bed. I have been getting up on time. I have had more energy. I'm not bloated. Okay. I'm not sitting up here trying to, oh child, oh, I feel like this, and my stomach sitting out here because I've been drinking, and then I didn't try to recover by eating some greasy, fatty, crazy food, right? I said, no, I don't want to do that. I said, what am I willing to give up in this season in order to go up? I know that I want to be on television. Y'all, I want to be on national television. I want to have a show that is broadcast all around the world. I want to get all the things that God has promised me. I want to be in a healthy, happy, thriving relationship with a very strong, powerful, self-sufficient, self-secure man. Okay? Okay, listen. And I said, what are you willing to give up in order to get those things? I want to be in the best possible position to win in my life. And I think that everybody who said, I'm in today, wants that exact same thing for their life. They want to be locked in. They say, you know what? There's some things that I want. It's some things I put on my vision board. There are some things I said that I wanted to get this year. And you know what? I'm almost at the halfway point of this year, and I haven't quite seen the results that I want to see. What am I willing to give up to get the thing that I want as I go into this second half of the year? What am I willing to not wait for, but what am I willing to work for? And so many of you who have that burning desire in your heart, there's something that you want. All of our goals are different. All of our bodies are different. All of the things we want to accomplish are different. But what is it, that one thing that you want to make up in your mind to say, you know what? If I give up one thing, I know I can get something better. My no is going to make room for the yes that I deserve. If you've never read my book, Breakthrough Sold Separately, that is one of the affirmations in my book. My no will make room for the yes that I deserve. And so, what are you going to say no to in this season so you can get the thing that you know you deserve in your life? There's a yes that's waiting on you, but you got to say no to something. There's a yes around the corner, but what are you willing to say no to right now? There is something that you deeply desire, that you want in your life, but it requires a no right now so you can get the yes later. What are you willing to give up in this season to go up? Go up. There's power. It's power in your life, but it's a decision. There's power in your life, but it comes down to your choices. There's power in your life and in your relationships, but you got to get clear about where you are and where you want to be. So, as we close out, tomorrow, May 1, we got the challenge. I'm gonna get with Nakia to see if we could get us a little card or something, a little something, May, a little social something. May 1, tomorrow, the challenge kicks off. You are getting on the scale tomorrow. You are getting your weight, May 1. Tomorrow, you are going to start 30 days, 31 days of cardio. Minimum 30 minutes, and you are drinking 1 gallon of water. I'll put it in my notes. I'll put it into my Insta story. We'll make sure you have some sort of challenge. We'll figure out something, y'all, so we can make sure we have a good check-in. But y'all, this is the season to win. Average is the enemy. There's some things that you want in your life. There's some things that you got to get, but you got to give something up. What are you going to say no to so you can get the yes you deserve in your life? Let's go. Shaka said, let's go. Listen, you got things to do. I want to help you do it. We're checking in for the next month, for the whole month of May. We are checking in. Y'all got this. We got this. Until next time, y'all, eat well. Give a damn. Move your body.